Good morning, everybody. I'm Keegan. Welcome back to the channel. We've already got the rear arms taken off. We're going to be cutting those, extending those. Not sure if I'll do like a video or just kind of do a close-up once it's done. But today my main focus is going to be covering this up. So we got some poster board and we're going to be cutting it to shape, sizing it up, and then seeing what it looks like. And we're going to see if we can get two pieces out of the big metal over there. We will see. Ta-da! I made this. And we did some marks up at the top. I need to hit this corner down a little bit more, but I'm trying to utilize the stock line from kind of where it's split into the continue being this outer section on the stock car before it's split into like the inner body. You can kind of see there's a little bit of a wall there, right there. But I'm pretty good with how it rounds off on the bottom. And we're gonna be able to tuck it into these right here. Trimmed up a little bit of the bottom so when the new body goes on, it's not too awkward. And we will go ahead and trim this out. Through some miracle, we should be able to fit both of these pieces on here. I didn't label which side was which, but I'm pretty sure this is driver's side. We're gonna go ahead and trace this out with a Sharpie, and thankfully we should have enough metal for these two side panels. I thought I had more metal coming, but I guess not, so we'll have to order some of that. And we're gonna get it cut and fit it up. She's fitted up, and this isn't the official fitment because this bend kind of goes over this hump right here, so it's all gonna be under this OEM outer layer, and that kind of split it right there before it kind of gets pushed in, and then this curve will be nice and even along with this bottom one. And then we also have the same thing on the other side. I haven't given as much attention up at the top with the bend yet, but again, that side will be up right there. And we'll have to trim in a little bit more. I left it a little bit longer on this side just because I wasn't sure how that bend at the bottom was, because I was going to try to cover this up, but I might just make another little piece. But it's looking all right. So we're going to go ahead and throw some tacks on and fit it up a little bit more every time, just kind of how we did on the upper section here. Panel is roughly in, and with seam sealer along the sides, you know, just nice soft, it's nice and flush, and thankfully it's in line. So I want to do one big piece across the top, and we'll be able to overlap it, and it'll just overlap along most of this. It might split off right here, but that's okay because we still have plenty of surface area. So seam sealer will clean that up. Do have to clean up this corner, but otherwise we nailed it along the edges. Still got to do the bend down. But we're gonna go ahead and start the other side, and I mean that is rigid, and we're gonna have to definitely put like maybe a sound deadener, like one of those rubber pieces on the inside, just kind of right here. But I'm pretty happy with this piece, and if you want a little bit of a farther shot, it'll definitely clear for that carbon clip on the front end. And we just got one more side to do. They're all buttoned up. These corner sections are kind of to be determined based on how the spacers and the bigger wheels interact. I might end up just lopping that whole corner off, but I was able to ramp it down and around. Hopefully it'll still be covered, so I'm not too worried about blending it with that cowl. This one's pretty good. There's some things, but this isn't a show car, so it's meant to be driven. And over here we did have a little hiccup with how kind of aggressive the bend was. So I put a relief cut and then wanted to slam it on both sides. So I'll probably end up, actually because the bottom is right here, I'll put a thicker piece of metal and we'll just use this as a jack point on both sides. But we were able to kind of button it up all the way around. And the wiper assembly is gonna have to be somewhere in here, so I'm gonna have to do some research on that before we send the upper cowl area. And we're just gonna have to do these two little cleanup parts kind of right there and there. Did add some supports for the front, and then we'll be able to like retrofit hopefully the Subaru lights or the light bulbs into like the OGZ lights. We'll use those because I got some new ones coming for that car, and then we'll be able to hopefully make sure it fits with the front clip. But side panels are done. Next is cowl area and making some trunk space to play with. Till next time.